Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. You got your boy Pisces in the house. You know, got your boy Pisces in the house. He's with Mama today. He's on Mama duty. Okay, Baba, I know you want to come back because that's what you do. Yeah. Okay, and then twist and turn and then come back again. And now need. Exactly. That's what I thought. The overall energy for the reading, the Page of Pentacles. You're keeping yourself open to learning from a particular experience that I feel like you may be going through. There's something of the past here that shows up, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're looking at resolving some things of the past. But in the recent past, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Hold on, I found a little knot. Hold on a sec. Found a little knot. We have to resolve this, Pisces. Okay, good boy. Good, Papa. I got it. Alrighty. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You're upset about something. Somebody's turning their back. It's kind of a slow process where it's not happening just, okay, you have a fight and then somebody says, you know what, I'm done. No. It's like feeling with somebody when somebody's distancing themselves from you, type of an energy. And it upsets you. I don't see anything being done necessarily about it, but definitely noticed. You know, so okay, distance. In the current situation, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're not only looking at the past from the perspective of learning something from the past, it actually empowers you going through this process of keeping yourself open to learning from it rather than just shoving it into a corner and being like, yeah, whatever, let's forget about it, you know? So definitely stepping into your power here. That's mainly the process that I see happening. In the immediate future, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords. You are going towards an energy of potentially being done with something. It's not a slowly but surely type of an energy. It's a full-on heading in that direction where I'll put an end to this. Okay, it's not an easy task by the looks of it, but you are quite determined. So you're definitely putting an end to something. Now, let's clarify. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. You get the Page of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands. There's a commitment here, potentially a marriage for some of you. It carries the energy of deception, which I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's how you're presenting it to me. In terms of you're aware that yes, it does carry an energy of deception. Despite that, I still see part of you at least open to it. So I don't know to what extent and what exactly you mean by that, but part of you is keeping themselves open to it, even though you're recognizing that, yeah, quite the deceptive energy. In the recent past, for the Seven of Swords, you get the King of Cups, the Star, the Emperor. Was it you that created this distance? Or was this distance created from you? I don't know. Because you're showing me you and really wanting something, but that something is starting to distance itself. Now, whether you are the one that distance yourself from this or this distance itself from you, yeah, I don't know if it was you. But nevertheless, the distance is there. For the Four of Cups in the recent past, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. No, I think it's you. I think it's you. But it comes through with, like, if you're the one that's distancing yourself from something, you're upset about it. It's almost looking like you don't want to be doing it, but you're still doing it. You know what I mean? Whereas in comparison with the immediate future energy, I see you shooting straight towards it. Even though you're recognizing, okay, this might not be easy, you're still kind of determined, this is what I'm going to do. That, I see you doing it, distancing yourself from something, and then it's like with a heavy heart type of a thing. Almost like you don't want to do this, but you have to. For the... I think it was a literal distance here. Like distance in space here. For the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. It's like when somebody that you care for deeply moves far, far, far away type of a deal. Now, it could be that, where it's literal. Or it could be that, yes, you care for this person, because it could be a person there from what I'm seeing. They care for you, but this distance is happening and it's like you're missing sight of it, or somebody's missing sight of it, and they realize when it's already there, the distance is in place. Okay. It's kind of like unintentional. It's just, you know, you look back and you're like, uh-oh, how did this happen? You know? Let me do the Emperor in the current situation. The Strength card, the Moon, the Ten of Cups. Right. Yeah, you're definitely standing in your power, definitely shooting for the best possible energies. Like, you want happiness, and that's that. You want to surround yourself with the energy of happiness, so that includes your friends, family, whoever's around that can provide that for you. It helps a lot through this process of you stepping in your power. You are showing me that it's not easy to not only get to that place of feeling that you're stepping into your power, but to maintain it. That's probably the hardest part, to stay there with it. Because it's one thing to feel like, oh my God, this is who I am, and I'm recognizing that, and I'm strong, and I'm this, and I'm that. It's another to maintain that energy, to sustain it there, to make it stay. Let's do the Nine of Cups. You get the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. You're by yourself here. It's like you're fully blasting into the energy of self-love. And this would show up as an aha moment, where you feel it to such extent that you probably think that you've never felt it this way before. This energy of love for yourself. And it's making you look strong. It's making you look emotionally stable, happy internally. But it comes through as an aha moment, like an epiphany, like, oh, so that's how it feels like, you know? So this is a self type of a process here, mostly for you. Whereas in the past, you were attached to another energy. But let's see here. You need a break, too. For the Five of Cups, you get the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. You did work your ass off to get to this place of stepping into your power, recognizing yourself for who you are, and loving yourself for who you are. It does take a lot of work. I see you working on your past traumas, experiences, whatever, like a lot of work. Then you're showing me a tendency to lean away from that for a little bit, where it's like you need a break. You need a break from this right now, you know? Because sometimes it does get overwhelming a lot, even if the work is good and it feels, the result of it feels like, oh my God, you know, I've done so many things and I feel so light and free from all the things that I released. Yes, great. But sometimes you need a couple of days, you know, to just be. Call it an integration process. It could be that, because, you know, there's so much work we can do on ourselves until we need to actually integrate it. Which a lot of the times kind of shows up in you need a break. You need to stand still with everything you've gained and just, you know, bask in it for a little bit. For the Knight of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Somebody's chickening out. It's looking like an energy of, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna take care of stuff, I'm gonna. And then when it comes down to doing it, like when you're right there with the action of it, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. It's fine. Forget about it. With the determination you started here, if this is you, I'm like, nothing's stopping you here, you know? And then I see you stopping yourself. Which probably there's other circumstances that you can point to and say, no, because of that, I stopped. No, ultimately it's because of you. For the 10 of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. There's a painful type of truth or delivery of an ending here. So somebody may, why the fuck did I say write a letter? Who writes letters? Do we write letters anymore? I don't know. Do we? But that's kind of how it's coming through, like a goodbye letter, you know, type of deal. Or somebody's breaking the news, like, okay, this is done. It's kind of a bittersweet type of an energy because it does bring with it a brand new beginning. As something ends, something else starts, right? So it's kind of like, okay, it's heavy on one side, but then it's so light on the other because it's like, this is ending, but this is starting. You know what I mean? So it's a bittersweet letter. Do we write letters anymore? When the fuck did I last write a letter? And it was for spiritual, probably, types of things, healing types of things. Yes, I think it was about 5 years ago, maybe. So yeah, people still write letters. Let's do the 4 of Swords in the immediate future. You get the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Sun. Whatever it is that's being delivered through this bittersweet letter, I see you sitting with it. I see you not wanting to respond to it right away and just sitting with it for a little bit because your initial response is to tear up the letter and not agree with it. So your initial response is to not let this happen. But then I see you being like, you know what, let me just give myself some time to sit with the information and then I'll see what happens. And I kind of get the sense that whatever happens and whatever you decide to respond to this letter, I feel like you're happy about the decision you're making, that you're not allowing yourself to just jump in there with a response right away based off of the reactive type of, energy that you may have towards this. Instead, allowing for that reaction of yours to settle down and then come from a more sincere space, of acceptance that a letter has been sent. You may be the recipient, I don't know. Maybe you sent a letter. And then let it sink in for a little bit and then respond to it. So, okay. Alrighty. Let me see what the universe has to close you down. Kai, you okay? You're fine. You're fine, Baba. For the from the universe, you got the Temperance card, the Page of Swords, the 5 of Wands. Something has been not really working out for quite a minute. It could have to do with this letter. Something has been quite conflicting where I see you and another energy just not being on the same page for quite a minute. So I feel like this is what we have going on in the immediate future here that surrounds this letter. So, okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of a dynamic. It could be work, it could be friendship, it could be a family situation. I don't know, but something. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.